Hello again guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to The Sims 4. We're still slobbing around on the sofa having a bit of a pointless conversation here, although we are making Hard Sims relatively happy. Natalie here wants to travel to the library. Maybe that is something that we will do at some point while she is feeling focused. Steve is actually currently feeling flirty. It isn't one of his aspirations or one of his traits, but I think it's mainly a bit of an effect from Amy there next to him. If Steve ends up with one of these two, which one is it going to be? Is it going to be the flirty geek, or is it going to be the intellectual musician? Or is it the flirty geek and the intellectual musician that are going to end up together? Who knows? That is one of the things that is possible in The Sims 4. Amy's actually feeling... Oh, she wants to dance to the stereo music. We can definitely do that. So let's go dance. We'll get some more points along there. So as far as I'm aware, the way that this system works is if you go into the aspirations, you have reward store, and this allows you to spend some of your, I don't know what these are called, we'll say they're aspiration points, to buy certain things for certain things. So instant fun, instant hygiene, a confidence potion, an energized potion. Gym rats. Gym rats build fun while exercising and don't lose hygiene. Also, it's a sort of a perk you can add to yourself. Speed cleaners tidy up much faster. Instantly removes all negative moodlets from your Sims mentor. So it's well worth doing these because some of them are really expensive. But look at that, Savant gains all skills much faster. So you actually save up all of these points. You've got potions, which are like a one-time use thing, and give you an instant reward. Or you've got traits, which will actually increase certain skills that your various Sims have. And we can actually change aspirations as well. But if you change aspirations, I believe you lose all of your progress up the tree. So we'll leave that be for the time being anyway. So now that Amy is on her feet and I'm gonna say dancing, I'm not convinced that is the correct term for what she's currently doing there. She's conversing at the same time. Steve still wants to hug someone. Now, apparently, that is in the romance line. I still haven't managed to find it there. So, let's just compliment appearance, because I can't find what I'm looking for, and I'm getting fed up of looking for it. And it's helping with conversation and a little bit of happiness, and... let's have a look there with Natalie. She's still feeling inspired, still feeling focused. Not an awfully long time left on that. She would like to cook an excellent meal, though. Is anybody due to go to work? Let's have a bit of a look, because it should be about time that we are thinking about doing that. If we go and look on our careers. Oh, we can just look there. 14 hours before... What? Everyone's feeling flirty. Wow. Natalie doesn't start work for 14 hours. Steve doesn't start work for 21 hours in his first job as a dishwasher. I suppose even chefs have to start somewhere. And Amy doesn't start her job for 2 days. Become flirty. Have Amy become flirty. To become flirty, have Amy engage in romantic socials or watch the romance channel on TV. Well, that sounds a little bit boring, doesn't it? Let's just make her flirt. See if that does it. It's always difficult with the Simlish that you get to tell sometimes whether the Sims are actually having a positive conversation or negative. It's okay once you start getting these little pluses and minuses come up like that. You instantly know that it's been a good conversation. But Steve and Amy are no longer emotional in any particular way, shape or form. Not sure why Natalie is feeling flirty. She wants to kiss someone. More choices. Romance. Kiss hands. Does kiss hands count as kissing someone? I do not know. Apparently it does. There we go. That worked out. She now wants to hug. See, we tried hugging before, but I couldn't actually find the option in the menu. See, hug is there now, but it's not in the romance option. That's just weird. So apparently we're no longer sitting down. And I'm just do the easy ones, especially if it's just a case of speak to someone, use this conversation line, use that conversation line. It's a very easy way to get skill points up. Chat with someone. And that is so easy. It's just let's go and deep conversation, discuss interests. Let's just discuss interests. I guess that'll do. Meanwhile, Amy is just sort of rocking out there in the corner. She wants to meet someone new. We will do that at some point. We'll take our Sims outside. For better or worse, we'll go out and see what's going on. Now, one thing that I haven't spotted yet, and that's not what I want to actually select someone, is needs. There we go. I knew that option would be down there somewhere. So we can see that Steve is a little bit out of energy. That is not your bedroom, Steve. Your bedroom is over here, so you can go and sleep. I think once you've actually told people which rooms their rooms are, they will sort of remember for the future. This used to be the way that it worked with The Sims. I'm not sure whether that still counts. Somebody just got something for something, but I don't know what. So everyone's getting a bit of a lack of energy. It is quite early on in the day. Everyone's now just standing around, not doing an awful lot. Steve's asleep. If you don't want to listen to the music anymore, the least you could do is turn that off. I suppose we can get Natalie to do that. Now, Natalie's also running short of energy, so Natalie's room is this one here. You're actually going into the correct room, so I don't mind about that. Now, one of the things that I always used to really dislike with the earlier Sims games is that these needs would often move so quickly that you get up in the morning in time to go for work and you'd literally have time to shower, pee or eat. One of the three, not all. It's actually quite nice. They seem to have slowed down the speed with which they deteriorate a little bit. I mean, obviously, you can't have the game running in real time. Look, if you're going to go to bed, that's fine. At least turn the stereo off first. Okay, the stereo's gone off. And now I've just woken you up, which I apologise for profusely. That is your bed. You can get back in. I've actually just realised that these people are in the wrong rooms, which I now feel terrible for. I have totally got these rooms messed up. This is your bed, and this is your bed. Apologies. I just remembered with the colours: red and green, Natalie; pink, Amy. It was the pyjamas that gave it away. There we go. Everybody is now in their pre-assigned cells, rooms for the evening. It is currently 10 PM. It's a little bit early. Is the game going to do its usual thing of everyone being asleep? Yes, there we go. It automatically goes on to high speed because everyone is asleep. Few people seem to be getting hungry, and there's also things like bladder needs and hygiene goes down during the night. Somebody has woken up, and it is Natalie. She's feeling very uncomfortable because she really has to pee. Bladder failure in 2 hours. Well, it's nice now that it gives you a very, very definite warning of how long it's going to be before someone pees themselves. She's also feeling hungry as well, and she'll become ravenous in 24 hours. It is 2:30 in the morning, though. Maybe that is a little bit early to be getting up and having a meal, but we'll leave things as they are. We'll see what she does. Is she going to go back to bed, or is she going to decide to go and grab some food? We shall have a look. No, she's going to go back to the fridge and get the remains of the grilled cheese that we prepared earlier. And now she's feeling focused, because grilled cheese makes people focused, apparently. And she's turned this radio on, because why not? It's 3:30 in the morning, and it's not like people have to get up and go to work or anything. Oh, wait, yes, they do. Is she having a conversation with herself? That's just strange. And not to mention, she also looks quite strange with her spectacles off. Is she doing the washing up now? Yes, she is. And now you want to go and watch TV. Okay, so that's a little strange thing about sleep, is Sims only really want to sleep until they are no longer drowsy. And when they've got their energy back, they just want to go and do stuff no matter what time of the day or night it is. But for the love of God, turn off the stereo if you're not listening to it and just watch the damn TV. So let's have a look at other people, how things are going. Steve is almost fully energized, but he desperately needs to pee, and he is also quite hungry. And even though Amy is quite rested, she's hungry as well. So let's speed things up a little and see what happens. It is currently, let's go up to high speed. Why not? It's 4:30 in the morning. Still doesn't go at high speed here as it does when everyone is asleep. The sun is up. It is currently 5:30. And Steve is out of bed. How you doing, Steve? You really need to pee. You got 30 minutes before you create a puddle. You're also hungry. And you've got a sore back from sleeping on a firm mattress. He was there first. Come on. Let the man pee. Also, why are you sitting down to pee? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, he still wants to rummage in the trash. He is going to go and do what now? What is your plan? You are going to make a garden salad. No, don't make a garden salad. Prepare breakfast. Serve breakfast. Scrambled eggs. Let's do this properly. You are just standing around for some reason. You want to read something. Well, you can read something. Or you can watch TV. She's feeling embarrassed. Cannot unsee. Walked in on something you were never meant to see. That's quite strange. Give pep talk in the mirror from being embarrassed. Click on the mirror and select to give yourself a pep talk. Seems good. Okay, so we can go and do that. I think she still needs to pee anyway, so we'll allow her to do that. I'm not too sure what Steve is doing. Now, one good thing about your careers is that if we actually click on Steve and we click on his career, you can actually see that he has certain little missions that he has to do. Like, for example, clean dishes 3 times. Click on dirty dishes and select the clean up. Oh dear, I'm glad I'm not eating that. And doing these things will help you progress in your particular job. They will increase your chances of being promoted. I'm quite worried for this guy. I'm very worried for this guy. Are you just gonna go? Are you just gonna go and make salad now? There is actual food. No, don't make the garden salad. There's actual food on the actual counter. You're still feeling embarrassed, so how about you go and give yourself that pep talk in the mirror, and then you can go and read. And let's get people's needs on as well, just so we can see. You are hungry. You are eating though. I'm loving how these two people are both sat in her bedroom eating their breakfast. That's just strange. Tell self-deprecating joke from being embarrassed. Click on the sim and select... Right, okay. So, well, we can do that. We can multitask. So, we want to tell a self-deprecating joke. And it will help to lower his embarrassment. He's embarrassed for 2 hours. He's done that. That will help a little bit. And he wants to hide from everyone because he is embarrassed. If he did that, he wouldn't be in here having a chat with somebody. I think he's finished his breakfast, so he... Hang on, what does he want to do there? Awkward comment. Oh, why? Why did Steve say that? Okay, Steve, you can go and hide from everyone. If that's what you want to do. When you've finished eating your breakfast, go and hide from everyone. Amy apparently has to pee. If you have to pee, you should probably go pee. Now, what are you doing? You're fine. You don't really want to particularly do anything at the moment. Somebody has work in about an hour, and that is going to be... That is going to be Natalie. Do we have time to take a brisk shower? Probably do. Steve, you're supposed to be hiding from everyone. You've eaten some terrible food. You have a sore back. Yep, you were supposed to be going and hiding from everyone, but apparently not managing to fulfill that now. So this should hopefully get Natalie's hygiene up a little. Acquired the mischief skill. Steve's new skill in mischief will allow him to do trick and hand buzzer and several other mischievous social interactions. As the skill level increases, new mischief interactions will be unlocked. Okay, so why are you just standing around there, Amy? You have a bad aftertaste. I'm really not surprised. And you have to pee. In 2 hours, you are going to leave a puddle. Okay, Natalie is out of the shower and she is ready for work. But she's still going to continue to stand around for a little bit. She's not feeling too bad. She had a brisk shower. So she's feeling energized. So much so she's now doing some push-ups on the bathroom floor. You should be going to work very, very soon, though. In fact, you should be going to work like any second now. Okay, before you start freaking each other out. Okay. Now, are you off to work? Natalie is off to work. Brilliant. Okay, so our first person has gone off to work. She also wants to go for a jog. So exercise is a very important thing for your Sims in this game as well, because it actually provides them with energy. And also is a good way for them to burn off anger and negative emotions as well. They can have like sort of anger-fueled runs. Okay, so what are you up to there, Steve? You want to clean out the spoiled food. Yeah, you probably should. And cleaning the dishes will be really good for you because it will help you towards your job as well. You also want to clean up and put away all of the junk that is around over here. So, Natalie, you're not very happy. You still have a bad aftertaste from eating that poorly made food. I can only apologise and hope that at some point in the future it will get better. We don't actually have a bath in our bathroom, I just noticed. We have ourselves a shower and we have ourselves a hand basin and a toilet, but we never bothered with a bath, which is a little bit of a disappointment. I mean, admittedly, it is not our most expensive accommodation. How much would it cost us to drop a bath in there? Let's go and have a look at rooms by function and look at plumbing. And we want to have a look at tubs. A superb soakster. Yeah, why not? What sort of colours could we go for? I think we're just going to go for the neutral so that it pretty much matches everything else in the room. Let's turn it around so it faces the right way. And somehow we've managed to put a rug beneath the bath, but at least we now have a bath for people to use. Fantastic. So that's a good way for people to relax and unwind. Amy's looking very, very miserable at the moment. That food really was terrible. And you're now deciding to have a little bit of a dance. Let's see if Steve can go and cheer her up any. Let us... more choices. Friendly. Ask about day. Why not? I mean, the day's only just started. It's 10 AM. Everyone's just got up. The only thing she's done today is eat something that Steve's cooked, which has made her feel ill. And now they're taking early morning selfies in their pyjamas. Rowdy crowd. Natalie knew it wasn't a great idea to start her comedy set so late. The crowd is getting rowdy and she's losing control fast. She can either yell to get their attention or give up and shut it down. I think she should just shut it down on this case. Without a target to mock, the crowd settles down and Natalie gets to leave in one piece. Too bad her rep takes a hit from the incomplete set. Small performance loss, but it's not the end of the world. So, again, this is something that I've seen that can pop up when you have careers, is you can get little events that give you multiple choice, and depending on the option you take, may give you an increase to your performance at work and drive you further up the road to promotion. What the hell are you doing? Or they can have a bit of a negative effect and set your career path back a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. Steve, you're looking a little bit on the sweaty side. You may need to go and have a shower at some point. So you're chatting with Amy and dancing, but I think you need to take yourself a steamy shower there. And what about you, Amy? You're currently feeling inspired and you want to buy a bar. Because, yes, that's what I want to do when I feel inspired, is spend huge amounts of money on a bar for my very, very small student accommodations. Let's have a look and see what's happening. How long is it going to be before Natalie is back from work? We can leave work early. We can tell her to work hard. It will tire her out a little bit, but... she should definitely do that while she has the opportunity to do so. Oh, wow, okay, so Amy wants to have her first kiss with Steve from being near a friendly relationship. Okay, well, I don't think I'll get involved with that. I think I'll just let things progress naturally if they are going to progress and see what happens. Is he singing in the shower? Yep, he's singing in the shower. Will he then be able to come and rummage through the trash? No, he will not. He still wants to meet someone new. He's feeling happy, he's feeling good. Still wants to rummage through the trash. Still wants to earn 1,000 simoleons. It's going to take a little while to do that. Especially with his his new skills as a dishwasher. You can also go outside, and there are various things in gardens you can interact with as well. That's a wild sage bush out here. Sage is tall, lavender flowers crane gently in the breeze. If we click, oh no, if we actually click on here, you have the option to harvest or view the bush, which is a little bit strange. Amy now has the mischief skill. Steve is actually feeling a little flirty from his steamy shower. He wants to hug someone. So, and again, that hug option is disappeared. Maybe it's because someone is sitting down. Maybe it only works when someone is standing up and you are able to do that. You still want to do the whole first kiss thing, don't you? More choices, romantic. I guess kiss hands I think works. I think we established that last time with Natalie. So that'll be some more points to add to things. Anytime you like, we're in no rush. Now, will it count? We'll know if it does, because that will pop and disappear. Doesn't appear like it has. No, still not there. Let's quickly just see if that hug option is there now. More choices. Friendly. We're not there. Romance. Yeah, strange. A little bit weird things. Yeah, it says from the romantic category we are in the... Well, I guess an embrace is kind of a hug. Oh, well, let's see what happens. It's either going to result in fulfilling that desire or getting a slap round the face. One of two possible things can happen here. Natalie is still at work. Hopefully she'll get back home soon. When does everybody else go to work? Steve doesn't disappear off for, 3 hours and he's at work. And Amy is still off for the rest of the day, so that's not too bad. Obviously some quite easy hours. She doesn't work Sundays and Mondays because who needs tech support on Sundays and Mondays? Now, if I know anything, I think tech support get their most calls first thing on Monday morning because everything has stopped working over the weekend, so... Yeah, just busting out your best moves there, Steve. I did choose the embrace option, but nothing seemed to happen. Let me try that again. More choices. Romance. Apparently you can't path to her. That's the problem there. Okay, that's quite interesting. Because it would actually require moving in order to do so. Yeah, can't actually path there. That's the problem. I guess what we could do, of course, which would probably work, is turn off that damn music, because then people will stop dancing. Or the other option, of course, is people will continue to dance. So hopefully Amy will get home soon and bring some money. You could at least now do the embrace thing. You still need to path there. Ah, now it hasn't instantly disappeared this time. Ah, no, there we go. He's just been snubbed. And now we have our first sort of negative modifier to that. He wants to schedule a date. Well, I think we're going to leave that. He's not doing particularly well here. Now, Amy's actually feeling a little bit embarrassed about that awkward encounter. What does she want to do? Give herself a pep talk in the mirror. So let's go ahead and do that. So I think I'm going to let relationships sort of fester naturally now in this game. Just trying to fill up these easy inspirations to get some points on the board, but it doesn't always work out as easily as you would expect it to. Also, her hygiene's dropping a little bit, so she'll probably want to go and get herself in the shower at some point. Because she's feeling a little bit embarrassed by Steve. So how about you stop chatting with Steve, you get off the computer, you go and have yourself a thoughtful shower, and then you give yourself a bit of a pep talk in the mirror. Steve can just sit there at the breakfast table and continue talking to himself for a while. How long is it before Natalie gets back from work? Is there even a way to tell? So Natalie, how are things going? You're at work, stuff's happening at home. It's quite interesting, really. You're at work until 5 PM. So another couple of hours, you'll be home and you'll bring some money with you. So work for Steve starts in about an hour. So Steve's going to be off to work at 4 PM. in his first job as a dishwasher. So I'm just running things on. Maybe we'll see Natalie get home. We'll see how much money we have made. Steve is off to work. Amy is out of the shower. She doesn't have an awful lot to do at the moment because nobody else is home. She only has to hang around for an hour and Natalie will be home. I assume she's going over here to attempt to cook something probably. What are you doing? You were going to have a drink, but now you've decided against it. At least you're not feeling embarrassed anymore. You still want to have your first kiss with Steve, even though you felt embarrassed because he tried to hug you. So, you know, a little bit weird. Sending out mixed signals there, love. Not too sure what your game is. But here comes Natalie home. So Natalie has returned home. 184 simoleons. It's hardly a fortune, but it's a good start. It's definitely a good start to her first day in the career. She's actually feeling very tense. She's stressed from work and she wants to take a bath. Good job we bought that. So let's take a bubble bath. Good way to relax. And speaking of a good way to relax, I'm going to go and relax now and end this video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you're still enjoying The Sims 4 and I'll see you next time. So until then, goodbye for now.